Today's big political news, yes, it's the Liberal Democrat Deputy Leadership election, just in case you didn't know, with Lib Dem MPs voting for someone to replace Simon Hughes as the party's number 2. Vicky Young is outside Parliament and can tell us more. Vicky, is everyone on the edge of their seats at Westminster?
Joe, they're talking of little else in the corridors of power behind me as we speak. As you say, this election going on today, a very small but select band of electorate. That's just the 56 Lib Dem MPs who get to vote on all of this. You'll be pleased to hear it's single transferable vote. You wouldn't expect any less from the Liberal Democrats. As for the runners and riders, there's Sir Malcolm Bruce, who has been an MP for more than 30 years, although he is standing down at the next election. He's also the chair of the International Development Committee. There's also Gordon Birtwistle. He is the MP for Burnley, but the bookies' favourite is, you all know this lady, I'm sure, because she's been on your programme many times, Laura Burt. Now, they think very much she's the front runner. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice, of course, she is a woman. And she has said that actually the Lib Dems very much need a woman in their top team. Some will say she's perfectly qualified. Her first job was as Assistant Governor at Holloway Prison. She's also got a degree in economics. She's got an award-winning training company, and she's used to fighting hard against the Tories. Her majority in her seat of Solihull is just 175 votes. So she is a tough fighter. I think the serious point is that as Deputy Leader of the Liberal Democrats, they would have quite a high profile, being on the media a lot more. And of course, the Lib Dems very much under the cosh at the moment about not having enough diversity in their party. Certainly not many female MPs at all, only 7, and none of them really in high profile positions. So the result is due at 6 o'clock. I rang the Lib Dem press office and said, are you going to do a grand unveiling? They said they might put a press release out.
So you can't even go to the grand unveiling.
I think so.
What is the mood like amongst Lib Dem MPs at the moment, bearing in mind it has been difficult for the party in recent times?
Yeah, I mean, they've been very much under the cosh, I think, criticised by the way that they have reacted to those accusations against Chris Rennard and against Mike Hancock, both of whom, of course, deny the allegations against them. And I think it is a bit of a symptom of the party, the way it all works. I mean, they have this democratic process. They have very much that people on councils make their own decisions, and that's really made it difficult for Nick Clegg to be seen to get a grip of all this. And, of course, they're facing a very difficult time come the next election. But I think they very much feel they do have to get more women in winnable seats, if there are many of those left for the Lib Dems. And certainly I think they would feel it would help to have a high profile woman, as she says, on that leadership team, which they just don't have. It looks very white and very male at the moment.